None of your business, Paul. Telling you to sweat a little bit more. Today's question is, Anthony, how do I improve my balance with my workouts?
I got my armor now, no fear, no doubt, can't shoot me down, yeah. I got my armor now, no fear, no doubt, gonna shoot me down, 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 now.
So balance is a really important part of our life and an important part of your overall health and wellness. And as people age, obviously balance becomes a really big factor because the fear and the risk of falls is a big deal to a lot of people. And so when I see people in the gym, they're trying to do balance training, right? A lot of them think, well, I need to get on like a Bosu ball or like those stand on an exercise ball or those like kind of wobble boards. Anything that's unstable and it's wobbly, and that helps me improve my balance. And that's the kind of the general consensus, but the thing is that's not really true at all. There is some benefit to those wobbly surfaces, unstable surfaces, when you're coming back from an injury and you're trying to really kind of get the nerves to kind of waken up a little bit and get your body to kind of reconnect. But basically beyond like post-surgery, post-injury rehabilitation, there's really no benefit to that wobbly surface, unstable surface training. It doesn't improve your balance. So if you think, well then what can we do to improve our balance? And really, we need to keep our feet in the ground. There's a few things that we can do, that you can do to improve your balance in your workouts. Number one is to learn how to connect to the floor. All right, we encourage people to take their shoes off and get their feet dug and tied into the ground. Because the thing is, there's so many bones and joints and nerve endings in your feet. And that's where your balance starts, is how your body connects to the ground. So that's super important. Spend more time with your shoes off and your bare feet engaging the ground during your day or in your workouts or at home or whatever it is. Okay? But then if we want to incorporate some balance, some kind of instability training, the thing is we need to adjust how our feet stand. We usually stand with both feet kind of side by side because that gives us lots of balance. So if we start to adjust that stance, make it narrower and play with it, it'll force our body to really kind of improve its balance to maintain stability in that new position. So we like to use something we call a sprinter stance or a staggered stance, where now you're going to take one foot and you're going to slide one foot back so the toe's behind the heel of the other foot, and that back heel's up in the air like you're wearing a 4-inch heel. Lift that thing up. Now you're going to find that you're going to feel a little bit wobbly, right? There's no balance boards, there's no Bosu balls. It's just your feet position make your body think like, oh man, it wakens up. I have to balance now. And if you look at someone's feet when they're in that position, their feet are going crazy. They're trying to fight, and their joint, their ankle, their shin is trying to find that balance, right? And that's how you improve your balance, by adjusting your stance. Now you can start with just like upper body exercises. We like to be on our feet when we train. That's also how you improve balance, is stand up while you work out. If you do like an overhead press, even like a standing chest press or any kind of like row or pull, go in a staggered stance. Make your body adjust and lock in. You can also use staggered stance for things like squats, for things like deadlifts. That's going to make your body have to adjust and have to improve your balance with that kind of narrow base of support. So then when your feet are wide, you'll be even more stable. Another thing we can do is really work on walking in your workouts, what we call carries. Grab something somewhat heavy. You can hold a sandbag up high by your shoulders. You can grab kettlebells, hold them by your side, or kettlebells up here by your chest, and just walk. Focus on being like a balance test with that book on top of your head, and just take steps. You can step high and march, or you can take little steps like you're walking a balance beam. Right? You're training that walking, because let's face it, when most people fall, it's when they're in the walking position, when one foot's on the ground, the other foot is off the ground. So why not train that in a stable, safe environment, so when you get to the real world, now you're more stable, you're more comfortable, and that body knows how to handle those moments of one leg, those moments of instability. So if you want to improve your balance, work on changing your stance, work on waking up your feet, work on carries and walking, locomotion during your workouts. We would love to help you learn how to do that stuff better. Any questions, please let us know, and we'll help you out any way we can. But until next time, move better, train smarter.